Let us balance two more equations. Now the first equation is phosphorus. It burns in the presence of oxygen to form phosphorus pentaoxide. P plus O2 forms P2O5. So what is the first step? To write the number of atoms on both the sides. So here this side, how many atoms of phosphorus are present? One atom of phosphorus is present. So we'll write one atom of phosphorus. Then how many atoms of oxygen are present here this side? Two atoms of oxygen. So we'll write two atoms of oxygen. Now on the product side, how many atoms of phosphorus are present? Two atoms. So two atoms of phosphorus. How many atoms of oxygen are present? Five atoms of oxygen. So we have written like this. Now we are going to compare the number of atoms on both the sides. So number of atoms are not equal because this side one atom of phosphorus and two atoms of oxygen are present, and on the other hand side two atoms of phosphorus and five atoms of oxygen are present. So this equation is not balanced equation. So now let us learn how to balance. So first of all we are going to balance phosphorus. So in order to balance phosphorus, now you can say that we can write 2 as it is written here. We can write 2 here also. So but this is a wrong method. If we cannot insert a number in between. If we are writing a number, we will write the number before the symbol or before the formula of the compound. So in place of writing here, this is wrong. We are going to write it before the symbol. So I am going to write this before the symbol, that is 2. So now this is again 2. This is again 2. So 2 atoms of phosphorus and 2 atoms of phosphorus on both the sides. So now phosphorus is balanced. Now let us balance the oxygen. So here 2 atoms and this side 5 atoms. So for oxygen I have to write the number here. I cannot insert or I cannot change this number. So if no number is written, that means here 1 is written. So let us start with 2. So I'm going to write 2 here. So if I write 2 here, that is the smallest number. So this 2 will go for both, that is for phosphorus and oxygen. So 2 into 2 now, 4 atoms of phosphorus are present and 2 into 5. This number will be multiplied. So this 2 into 5 will be 10 atoms of oxygen. So now let us change here. So I am going to change it with a sketch pen here. So now 4 atoms of phosphorus this side and 10 atoms of oxygen this side. But now let us see this side. So 2 atoms of phosphorus as I have written 2 here and 2 atoms of oxygen. So if in order to balance oxygen, what I will do, I will write 5 over here. So 5 into 2, 10 atoms of oxygen, and in place of 2, what should I write now? 4. So I will write 4 here. So 4 atoms of phosphorus. So now first of all, whenever you balance the equation, you write it, do the balancing with a pencil, and after that you write it with a pen. Even in the examination also, don't leave the balancing with pencil. Always after doing it, after confirming the number of atoms on both the sides, write it with a pen. So now your equation is balanced. 4 atoms of phosphorus this side, 4 atoms of phosphorus other side, 10 atoms of oxygen reactant side, and 10 atoms of oxygen are present on the product side. So now it is balanced. Now let us discuss one more equation. Now in this iron, it reacts with steam to form tri-iron tetroxide and hydrogen. So now let us do the first step. Let us write the number of atoms. This side 1 atom of iron, then 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen, and the other side 3 atoms of iron are there, then 4 atoms of oxygen are there, and 2 atoms of hydrogen are there. So first of all let us balance iron. This side 3, so this side also 3. So what I will do, I will do it with a pencil, so I will write 3 here. So now your iron is balanced. Now let us balance the hydrogen is already balanced. Now let us balance the oxygen. So this side 4 and this side 1. So I have to write 4 here in order to balance. Yes or no? If I write 4 here, so this 4 will go with this also as well as for this. So now here 4 atoms of oxygen, right? 4 atoms of oxygen. Sorry. 4 atoms of oxygen and 4 atoms of oxygen on both the side. Yes or no? And now this side, how many atoms of hydrogen are there now? 4 into 2, 8. So in place of not now 2, 8 atoms of hydrogen are there. So here 2 are there. So what should I do? I will write 4 over here. So this side also the number of atoms of hydrogen will become 8. Now my equation is balanced now. As you can see here that 3 atoms of iron this side, 3 atoms of iron product side, then 8 atoms of hydrogen reactant side, 8 atoms of hydrogen product side, then 4 atoms of oxygen reactant side and 4 atoms of oxygen on the product side. So now after this I will figure it out. 3Fe plus 4H2O, it gives Fe3O4 and 4H2, and this is a kind of a reversible reaction. So students, I have tried my best to make you understand, but you can learn the balancing by practicing it. So in your book more equations are there, so practice those equations from the book, and then I will give you some assignment this week, assignment from this part of the chapter only, that is the balancing. So for that you see the PDF file. Thank you so much.